Baby, how are you? I hope you are well. And of course, my flowers want to look popping in your video, of course, because you're ruled by Venus. You guys need to understand that, and it's crazy because the sun was just out when I was doing Aquarius's reading, and the sun just went away, and it looks a little gloomy. The sun is still there, but there's a little bit of clouds in front of it. And you guys could be feeling that way, where it's like you're not sad, but you're not completely happy. And this is due to you restricting yourself. This is you being hard-headed. This is you not listening to spirit and your ancestors, right? Because you don't even realize how much you're being helped on the other side. And it's like it's an energy of feeling ungrateful, only because the things that you want, you are not allowed to have, or it's hard for you to obtain. And the reason for that is due to it taking you out of alignment. 10:10 on my clock as I say this, okay? And you have to understand that everything that you want is not meant for you to have, okay? Because again, it will take you out of alignment. And you don't see 5 years down the road. You don't see a year down the road. You don't see 3 years down the road. But your spiritual team does. And they're trying to prevent certain things from happening. But if you keep going against the grain, you're going to sit there and get stuck again. For some of you, this could be in a career situation. This could be how you manage your money, okay? Because you have to understand, budgeting is a discipline. That's something, it's a way to structure how you spend your money, how you spend it, and where it's going. It's not to create abundance. It never was meant to create abundance. It was meant to teach you how to manage. You want more abundance, you're going to have to work harder. You're going to have to come up with ways to make passive income. You're going to have to go out there. Just because you budget your money does not mean abundance is going to come in. And for some of you, that's what you think. No, that's just teaching you how to manage money. Okay, so you want more money, you have to make more money. Either that's you getting a better job, a higher paying job. Again, passive income, where you still have your regular job, but you got passive income coming in and money is coming in while you sleep. Okay, investments and things like that. I do feel that, you may have to deal with some more tower moments before you actually see this, and you being more decisive on what it is that you want is going to get you where you need to be faster. But you also have to allow spirit to place you where you need to be, and don't fight against it. Okay. It's kind of like spirit's like, you're standing on the train track, and the train is coming, and spirit keeps telling you to move, and you don't want to move. And then finally spirit pushes your ass. 333 on the time as I say that. Yeah, you done got pushed. You probably twisted your ankle. You probably got a couple of scrapes and bruises, but you're still alive. And that's what you're dealing with right now. That's the type of energy that you're dealing with. Yeah, you did not want to move. No, you did not want to sit there and do that. You wanted to end things. And spirit's like, no. Please, I send healing and high vibrations to anybody that sat there and contemplated suicide, because that's not the answer. That's not going to change anything. You're just going to reincarnate here back on Earth and have to deal with these lessons all over again. Okay? Until you get it right. I'm not going to tell someone that's contemplating suicide to think about their family and how much their family care, because at the end of the day, it ain't about them. It's about you, and you finding happiness within you. You creating a life that you love. It's not about them. It's all about you. Okay? It's all about you. Focus on you. Don't focus on nobody else. All right? I do send you healing and high vibrations, and 444 in the time as I say that. If you need to speak to someone, you can always DM me. I have my email and stuff on my Instagram. You could DM me there. Okay. At thehonestHomegirl@gmail.com is my email. If you know me personally, call me. Okay. But yeah, you know, things are tough sometimes. And it can be too much to handle at times. And I really feel like I'm about to start crying because somebody is really, really sad. And you're not alone. You're not the only person that has gone through things in life. And know that the things that are not working out is working out in your favor. You may not think it's not working out in your favor, but when I tell you it is, and that there is a light at the end of that dark tunnel, you have to reprogram your thinking, okay? Pay attention to the music that you're listening to. Make sure you're listening. Jagged Edge, I promise, is playing in the background. So I'm telling you, I promise you that things are going to be all right. And I don't know what Libra is feeling like this right now, but you're going to be okay. Sit at your ancestor altar, talk to them, let them know what's going on with you, and let them, you know, release those things and those burdens that you can't control. Let God handle it. Let Yahweh handle it. Sometimes it doesn't matter what people say to you, no matter how many positive affirmations someone says to you or you say to yourself. Sometimes we get to that dark place, and I just remember when I used to be in that dark place, I would sit with God. I would sit outside and I would pray to be relieved of those feelings. And you got to understand that everything is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. And I promise you, things are going to be okay, okay? So, like I said, whoever's feeling that way, I do send you healing and high vibrations. And I don't think I've ever cried in a reading on here on TikTok, but I really do feel how you feel right now. And trust me, I remember how that felt. And when I tell you, you're going to make it. You're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. Know that. A light bulb must have just went off in your head. An idea just may have came to you or will come to you. This is that light at the end of that tunnel. And it's coming after that storm. A lot of you guys, you're realizing that you're in control of your emotions. You're in control of your thoughts. Okay? Many of you, you have to take care of yourself. You take care of everybody else. 8:11 on the timer, but you have to realize that you have to put you first. Because ain't nobody going to take care of you but you. Okay? How you feel about money, how you feel about your stability and your security, you're going to have courage to understand that you can make that happen and change it for what it is that you want. But if you don't change how you think and how you feel about your situation, things are never going to change, okay? So you have to have the courage to know that you are going to make it, okay? Many of you, you have to understand that sometimes you have to rest to receive the information that is needed, okay, for you to move on. Many of you, you may have had an aha moment about a Leo as well. I talk to people all the time about how certain people will block your blessings, and you are starting to probably finally realize that it's probably starting to hit you right now. Remember, there's a lot of big changes that are happening for you. Many of you, you're also realizing that the truth probably about a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, where you're seeing the light or the truth about a mother figure in your life. Many of you, you have to have a balance between logic and emotions, okay? And you don't need to allow your emotions to get the best of you. Sometimes you have to tap into that logic and really see things for what it is, black and white, and go from there. I do feel once you start thinking more, you're going to move forward in whatever it is that you're trying to avoid.